Hey guys, welcome back to the Prehistoric Life Podcast. You're not speak today. So today is actually going to be a shorter episode. Because it's a dinosaur that we don't actually know a lot about. I know that sounds crazy, but today we're doing Riparovenator. I know I've done an episode, or actually I haven't done an episode on Riparovenator. I've done a battle on with Riparovenator versus I think it was like Majungasaurus or something. I don't remember off the top of my head. So I actually don't really know what this thing looks like, but it is the British Spinosaurid. It is the lost British Spinosaurid. And this is my artist depiction based on this kind of ideal sketch kind of thing. So if you actually look at it, we only have like the very tip of the snout, some tail bones, and like part of the like postcranial structure. We don't actually have a lot of this amazing beast, so most of this is speculation. And so this will be a shorter episode. Don't know. So of course it looks like a baryonyx suchiomimid kind of critter is what I'm going with. This is Suchiomimus. Don't think of this as me saying that this is what this looks like for a fact, because that is just Suchiomimus. So this thing is thinking to be stood at 28 feet long, about 1.4 to 2 tons, and about 8.84 ish feet tall. So it's not even that tall if you're thinking about it. It's slightly taller than man. It is a piscivorian carnivore. It is a medium carnivore to small, medium Spinosaurid. It was found in the UK, England, in the Wessex Formation. Riparovenator is a genus of Spinosaurid dinosaur that lived in the British Isles during the early Cretaceous. Riparovenator was named alongside other Spinosaurid dinosaur called Ceratopsuchops. The fossil reputation is partial skull and postcranial skeletal remains. It was during the Barremian of the Cretaceous, so that was about 125.77 to 121.4 million years ago. I went through all of that very, very fast. I don't think I can have a 3-minute video. So yeah. History Riparovenator is represented by fragmental cranial and tail material discovered between 2013 and 2017 from the Isle of Wight, 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 Wight. Again, not a lot is actually known about this, considering that it's a relatively new but not discovered creature. Riparovenator is represented by fragmental cranial and tail material discovered between 2013 and 2017 in the Isles of Wight. These were named by Barker et al. In 2021. These remains were found on the southeast coast of the near beach level Chilitochini. Chani, I don't know. A brain case, rostral tip, and a partial articulated tail were found in Situa of the Wessex. It is known how close it was to Ceratopsuchops, which was named alongside. These are the remains of the latter are held at the Dinosaur Isle Museum during the writing. Angela Milner passed, so the taxon was named after her. guess so. The author studied it assuming Suchomimus is distinct from Baryonyx. The authors rigorously compared two specimens, splitting the Ceratopsuchops remains from Riparovenator. However, they leave open the possibility that both taxa may represent ontological stages, but Spinosaurus data on this topic is lacking, so nothing can be confirmed. It represents a degree in variation, so large a new taxon was erected. It is similar in size and skeletal fusion to the Baryonyx holotype. So I'm guessing that Ceratopsuchops is like the Suchomimus of that time, and they're trying to say that this Riparovenator is the Baryonyx, I guess. I don't really sorry, trying to say about that. Riparovenator is differentiated by a prominent notch on the skull roof, a deep concavity on the top back of the brain case, and distinct positions on the facial nerves and others. Wing-like flanges emerge from the parasocipital processes. The angle outwards and downwards stronger than in Baryonyx and Ceratopsuchops. The tail vertebrae have deeper, more lateral. What's supposed to say? Laterally? Because it says laterally. I guess it's supposed to say laterally. Composed neural spines. They note the tail for study in another publication, but it is not in extreme as reported in Spinosaurus. So paleobiology, published in 2023, so just last year. Spinosaurid subfamily is especially represented of Baryonychina, suggests that the brain structure and endocase show no marked differences from any other common theropod. This may suggest similar behavior, especially between it and megalosaurids. So Riparovenator is a Ceratopsuch. So it's closely related to Suchomimus. That's cool. Paleoecology. All Weldon Baryonychians are synaptric. Baryonyx, Riparovenator, and Ceratopsuchops, Supatupadoops. It may be Barmian aged, which is here, but none of these animals are from the same horizon, and Baryonyx is from a different sediment basin. They find similar synaptic relations to not be abnormal. Riparovenator may have fished, handled, and or processed food differently, as suggested by its different features. These may help decipher the lifestyle of Spinosaurus and other Spinosaurids. All right, so I guess I should probably show this off too. So this is just kind of a little family tree. I don't usually show this, but you follow it. So megalosaurids are up here, Spinosaurids, and it breaks up into Spinosaurus. So that's the Baryonychia, Suchubishabashis, and that's the Spinosaurids. And of course, this breaks down into like Spinosaurus and Sigalomagalo, Irator, Ichthyovenator, Camarilosaurus. But we're looking at the Baryonychians, which breaks down into Baryonychia, which goes to Baryonyx, and ceratosauchias, which breaks down into Suchiomymus, Riparovenator, and Cerasisabushibuhu, whatever these things are called. So this thing is like very closely related to Suchiomymus, which is very cool because I am actually a very big fan of Suchiomymus. I love Suchiomymus. It's actually one of my most favorite dinosaurs. It is up there. So that this thing being related to Suchiomymus actually bumps it up a little bit, but I guess I can't bump it up too high because, again, don't really know what it looks like, don't know what it's doing, all that good jazz. So I guess the only answer to really discover more about this creature is just to go out and find more of this creature. I mean, that kind of seems like a cop-out answer, but it is just the answer always. It's like that's just the answer in paleontology. I mean, oh, you don't know about this species? Just go out and find more of it. That's about all you can say. I mean, and honestly, in my opinion, I feel like we have like part of its head, its brain case, and like that's it. Like of its body yet. So I think it's too early to put in a group. Tournament. But just find more of the creature. It might actually be somewhere. It might not actually be a dinosaur at this point. I mean, it could be just because if it's one specimen, the thing is like if it is just a specimen, the likelihood of it being a species is very low, and the likelihood of it being just some like version of another species is all a possibility. I mean, I would love this thing to be and I am currently it's his own species, and that's what my own saying, so that's where I'm gonna go. But yeah. I don't. There it is. So there they are. Dinosaur trips. Tell them Prehistoric Life sent you. They'll give you $250 off your tickets if you want to go see their Instagram. Here is their Instagram if it will actually load for once. There it is. Go check out all their content. They got a lot of amazing stuff. I do suggest maybe going on a trip. It's worth it. And if you tell them Prehistoric Life sent you, again, that is $250 off. And while you're visiting people, go visit my Instagram page, Prehistoric Life Podcast. Help me get to 500 followers, and I will do a giveaway, and that will be part of whatever else I do. So please do that. 500 followers, and I will do a giveaway. But if you want to see my content early, I try to post it 2-ish days early on YouTube. So please go check that out. If you like my content, go like and subscribe. Go drop me a subscriber, a follower, whatever you want to say. So yeah, go check that out there. It is free. It is YouTube. But if you want to get all that in one place, check out my website, prehistoriclifepodcast.com. From there, you can get to my YouTube and my Instagram. You can actually see all of the episodes right here. And if you scroll all the way down to the bottom, you're supposed to be able to see my Instagram. I have no idea what's going on with it right now. But yeah. And the fights go as far back as Ceratosaurus versus Carnotaurus. And they will be the next ones pushed down. So go check those out. Again, I'm your host, Eric Crawford, signing off. This has been Prehistoric Life Podcast. Have a wonderful afternoon, morning, evening, or night. And remember, keep it prehistoric. Goodbye.